Hi everyone, Olivia Zug here from Career Services at Loyola University, Maryland, and I'm here to help you prepare for virtual career fairs in Handshake with my top 5 tips. So number 1 is update your Handshake profile and settings. Let's go over to Handshake and check it out. Here's your Handshake home screen. Let's go to your profile first. Here, you want to make sure your basic information is updated. Type of bio, your education, your major, your GPA, the year, semester you expect to graduate, any recent work experiences or extracurricular experiences that haven't been updated here. And then over on this left-hand side, there is a section called Your Interests. Filling this out gives employers and career services information on what you're looking for and helps us help you and helps employers find great candidates for their opportunities like you. So I would edit this and make sure that it's all up to date with what your current career goals are. You'll also want to make sure that you have an updated resume in here. That is over down here at the bottom in documents. You can click manage documents and make sure the most up-to-date version is uploaded as a PDF. Now let's go over to settings. So under your picture, again, settings and privacy. A few key areas I want to point out here. Your privacy is at 3 levels. There's the most private, there's employers can see you, and then there's the community can see you. In order to participate in virtual fairs, you must have at least level 2, the employer level privacy selected. That's the only way that they can interact with you in Handshake. In work authorization, you'll need to make sure that these questions are up to date. If you are authorized to work in the US as a citizen, and this is important information for employers to see. Tip number 2, register for the fair and sign up for sessions with employers. Let's go to Handshake and give that a try. Go to events. You can sort by career fair. And then the Loyola Ready Internship and Job Fair, which is coming up March 18th, 2021, is right here. You'll see this blue register button. Go ahead and click that. You're registered. What's next? Part 2, sign up for individual sessions. So you can view employer sessions that are available right here. So currently we have almost 40 employers registered for the fair. Not all of them have loaded in their schedules yet, but as they do, you will see more group and individual sessions pop up here. I know some students are concerned when it says that there are no more sessions available with an employer, but that's usually because they haven't added them in yet, not because they're all full. So don't worry, but if you have any questions, you can always reach out to career services. So let's say I'm a psych student and I want to meet with Shepherd Pratt. So let's see, they have these individual sessions, 4 p.m. sounds great to me. I'll sign up, confirm it. It asked me to double check the resume, but good thing we already did that. So we can say I'm all set. Great, so I have 1 session, but I have 3 hours. What's unique about the Handshake Career Fair is that you're not just roaming an open house type event, but you're signing up for your own specific agenda. So from 3 to 6 p.m., you can participate in as many or as few sessions as you want. So I have Shepherd Pratt at this point. Kennedy Krieger, I'd like to chat with them too. It's great that they have one-on-ones available. I can see who I'm meeting with, and I know I'm available at 3:40 p.m. So I'll go ahead and confirm that and then keep browsing through. Summer camps, that sounds like an awesome summer job. Maybe I don't know enough about them and I don't want to do a one-on-one yet, but I'd like to do a group overview. So why don't I do that? ESF camps overview from 3:30 to 4 p.m. Confirm. Oh, look, I'm signed up for another session at this time. So I would need to avoid that conflict. So you can see that Handshake won't let you sign up for conflicting times. So you don't need to worry about that. Let's see who's on page 2. Arundel Lodge. Let's go to a group session with them. Confirm. Okay, so I'm starting to build out my schedule. You can see all the sessions that you have registered for in this tab right here, your schedule. When it's time, this button will light up and you'll be able to click it and join the video with these employers. That's tip number 2. What we love about Handshake's virtual career fair platform is that it's not just an open house type event. The event is from 3 to 6, but you might only participate from 4 to 5. It's whatever fits your schedule. You can work it around your class schedule, and you'll only sign up for the specific sessions with employers that interest you. Maybe you're applying for a job or an internship with them, or maybe you just want to learn more about the industry from them. So there's group sessions that are 30 minutes and one-on-one sessions that are 10 minutes. And you can sign up for as many or as few as you want, and there is no waiting in line. Tip number 3, research employers that are attending the fair. So once you're registered for the fair, you can see the career fair details here. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. You can see our sponsors, and then the list of all the employers that are attending. And there's incredible information for you here, because some of these employers you've heard of and some of them you haven't, but those ones that you haven't heard of might have your dream opportunity. So don't write them off just because you haven't heard of the organization. So here, I encourage you to really take time to scroll through and learn about all the organizations, even if it immediately doesn't seem like the perfect fit for you. Read a little bit about the employers that love hiring from Loyola and consider chatting with them. So under each employer, you can see a little blurb about them, the job, employment types that they're looking for, what school years they're seeking, the job titles they have available, and the work authorization details. Remember, we filled this out in your profile. They also have the sessions listed here that are available in their schedule. So for each one of these employers, you can choose to follow them. Then on Handshake, you'll get notified when they post new jobs, they have events, and they'll know that you follow them, and they might reach out to you about potential job and internship opportunities. Employers tell us that the way that students can stand out the most in the career fair process is demonstrating that they have done their research, that they're not bringing the same spiel to every single employer, but that they've sought this employer out. Something about the organization appeals to them, they demonstrate it, and right away, that's the sign of a really polished professional. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4, practice introducing yourself. This is your chance to make a first impression on employers. So practice your introduction, your spiel, your elevator pitch. This should take less than 30 seconds, but it's important to rehearse it so you're not trying to think of it the first time that you're actually talking with an employer. Loyola has an amazing tool called Big Interview. You can get there at loyola.edu/big interview, log in with your Loyola username and password, and you can actually practice your introduction, record yourself, give yourself feedback, and even get feedback from the system. So what might an introduction look like? Think of it in terms of past, present, future. Something like, hi, my name's Olivia Zug. I am from Philadelphia. I took an economics class in high school and I loved it. So now I'm studying management at Loyola University, Maryland. I'm a junior. My most favorite class that I took was supply chain. So that's an area that I'm interested in pursuing an internship this summer in. I saw that you have an internship. Could you tell me more about that? What drew me to it was the extensive training that seems like is provided at your organization. It's so great to meet you. Thank you for your time. Something like that, right? But make it your own. It should be this balance between you, personal and professional, a little bit more polished, trying to make a great first impression. So that's tip number 4. And my final tip for you is in the day or two before the fair, add more sessions with employers. So you might have signed up for all the sessions that you wanted to with your top employers a week before the fair. But say the virtual fair is coming up tomorrow or later this afternoon, and you have a little bit of extra time. And guess what? Employers have added more sessions since you last looked. Some employers might have even registered since you last looked. So go in there, register for some more sessions. You never know who you're going to meet. These employers are here because they love hiring from Loyola. The more practice you get interacting with employers, networking, introducing yourself is beneficial, and you never know where it's going to lead. So those are my top 5 tips for you, Greyhounds. I hope that was helpful. If you ever have any questions, please reach out to Career Services at the Career Center at loyola.edu. We are here for you. Best of luck.